When I made the Dog Steals Cabbage video with Mamo, it was fairly easy to make because he actually really does like to eat cabbage.
Churchill kind of has this attitude with his viral video celebrity. Like, I pay for my cat food.
On Veterans Day in 2009, he just rocketed. It took off, had 1 million hits in a weekend. U.S. TV, every global TV, newspapers were contacting me.
Gracie, you forget.
This is Gracie. This is Gracie 8 years ago. This is Andy, Gracie's favorite airman, who completed 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan. This is Jennifer, Andy's wife, who co-founded a medical mission in Haiti and orchestrated the video of Andy's homecoming. One Veterans Day weekend, that video took off and scored more than 1 million hits. So what's life like for Gracie now that she's an internet megastar?
Come on, sweetheart. This is Gracie. She's half golden retriever, half Welsh corgi. She's a key member of our family, and she's a good dog.
Hi, burgers.
It's a really interesting story about Gracie. It was our first anniversary, and we wanted to get a larger dog. We went to the animal shelter, and when there was this small dog, I was like, what is this? You know, she's an odd mixture of golden retriever and Welsh corgi, and she was probably on doggy death row. So we said, that's our dog, and she's been our dog since then.
When we got her from the shelter, they had named her Marilyn Monroe. I thought to myself, I am not keeping that name. For some reason, we both said Gracie Allen. You know, the comedian, and we thought she was, yeah, she was just real silly and everything, and she just looked like a Gracie.
I think Gracie's role in the family more than anything is to be my dog. I'm a dog person, Jennifer's a cat person. Even though I love cats and I love all animals, Gracie's my buddy. I mean, I have that obligation. She wakes me up in the morning and I take her for a walk. We're just kindred spirits. She looks after me. If I have a hard day at work, she's the one that always runs up to me squeaking when I come home, and I know that that dog, that little girl, is always happy to see me no matter what. And so we just go outside, I can throw a tennis ball with her back and forth, and all the cares in the world are gone. She's my dog.
We had her before we had Anthony. Definitely is a no comparison to an actual child, but she kind of is. She had so much bound up energy. She's 9 years old now, so she's calmed down a lot, but it kind of made us realize about having responsibilities for another being.
Whoa, that's Superman. One of the best things about mutts are they're so intelligent. She's a true problem solver. One symbol of Gracie's intelligence is she knows exactly where all of her dog treats are. She knows how to get them, and she goes after them. Oh, my favorite personality trait of Gracie is just her pushiness. Yeah, you're not gonna believe this. We're very lucky to have a pretty large house, but our guest suite is no longer our guest suite. Gracie's taken it over, and it's now Gracie's room. Come on, Grace, up, up, up. Yeah, the guests still sleep on the futon when she's not here, but pretty much with her small legs, she likes to jump up and down off of this, and this is her special bed. Gracie, my best dog in the world, she's spoiled rotten. She does have her own room and pretty much all the luxuries a dog could possibly expect. I mean, she even has her own bathroom. It's where I keep her late night water dish, her own ensuite. I've been told by Jennifer's mother and family that ever since she was the youngest of children, that she would take home every stray dog, every stray cat in the neighborhood.
We have Hannah and Jake, which are 2 cats that we've also adopted from. And Alexandria is where we got Gracie, too. I also have a pet turtle named Roxy. And our latest animal is our guinea pig that my brother actually got as a wedding gift. So we have quite a little zoo here in our home of pets.
One of the things that Jen's done is gone down to Haiti in the last few years on a medical missionary trip. and she actually established a clinic on the north coast of the country, and they see and take care of hundreds of kids a day for all kind of medical ailments.
I travel back and forth to Haiti to do medical mission work, and whenever I do return, Gracie, she's happy to see me, but it's not the same reception that Andy gets. She's definitely Andy's dog.
Gracie's 9. When the video in question was shot, she was still pretty much a puppy. It was filmed when I got back from my first deployment over in Afghanistan in the Air Force in 2005.
See, she's good.
I was gone in a year total. Yeah, you can see from the video that Gracie missed me, but I can guarantee you that I missed Gracie. And I didn't just miss Gracie, I missed all my family. 2 years later, I was uploading a bunch of videos of Jennifer's medical trip to Haiti, and I put them up there so her family could see them. I just threw that in there.
Gracie, you ever dead? Oh my God.
All my buddies would bust on me about it, because it's overly cute, and I'm acting goofy. I'm acting as goofy as I possibly can because I didn't know I was being filmed.
See, she's good.
It went 2 more years before anybody noticed it. On Veterans Day in 2009, it just rocketed. It took off, had 1 million hits in a weekend. US TV, every global TV, newspapers were contacting me. I think there's something iconic about it. It's like from the Odyssey, of someone coming home who's been away. You know, your family members, your loved ones, forgetting what you look like and then seeing you and just that embrace.
I told you. I know. Gracie, do you remember Dad? Honey. Honey.
And also, people respect military members. Polls show that, but they love dogs.
Honey, do you remember Dad? I missed you so bad, honey. I'm so sorry I went away.
Oh my God.
I missed you so bad.
I don't think people realize how good a job Jennifer did just picking up a handheld camera, shooting that tight 38-second clip. No editing, no overdubbing. It's just genuine. It tells a story from the beginning to the end.
Well, thank you, Andy.
My 2 favorite parts of it is the first when Gracie's barking at me, and then all of a sudden, she recognizes me and she squeaks and runs toward me. That's a very good one. But my favorite is the last still, when she just runs right around and plops up right in my lap. All my friends joke about it to me constantly, about that I'm not famous, but we're internet famous. She's getting up there, but we love her as much as we did the day she got in the door. I'm hoping she's with us for a long time.
Meet Churchill. He's sometimes scrappy and always lovable. But not everyone loved his role in this online video. Along with millions of views, it's also received thousands of dislikes. So what's the story behind this New York story?
Hey, this is my buddy Churchill. Churchill is petrified of the outside. I live in Manhattan, and we don't have huge apartments, so he doesn't have a whole lot of places that he can hide, but he's resourceful and he could find his places. He's actually under my covers right now. Churchill, where are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you want to come out? No, you want to stay there? You're not sure what this is? We recently, a few months ago, had a hurricane come through New York, which was a bizarre experience, and I would say that Churchill was in the closet hiding for 12 hours until the pressure and the sounds of the storm were over, and then he ventured out after that. Churchill was originally picked up for the purpose of keeping my dog company. So I went to a shelter in Queens and picked up Churchill. He has this bizarre shoe fetish that I think he developed from the dog. It doesn't matter how dirty the shoes are or where they've been, he likes to stick his paws in there. It's kind of cute but disgusting at the same time. I accidentally left the window to my fire escape open one night when I went out to dinner with friends, and it was wide open, and Churchill could have easily crawled out onto the fire escape, and he decided that it wasn't for him. And I came back, and he was sitting in the ledge, but I don't think he ever set foot outside of the window. You hungry? You are. You ready to eat now? When Churchill wants to eat, he gets a little neurotic. It's almost like he's never eaten before, or
Here you go.
he doesn't think he'll ever eat again. And it's the same cycle every day. Churchill kind of has this attitude with his viral video celebrity. Like, I pay for my cat food.
Sorry, buddy.
Churchill has a video on YouTube that has millions of hits. Churchill had this unusual oily substance on his fur. I think he was sleeping next to the heater because the top that covers it was off, and I think he got some of this oily soot type of substance on him. So a buddy of mine who grew up on a farm said, "Oh, I can take care of this," and I said, I don't know if he's going to be able to handle taking a bath. So he brought him in there to take a bath, and I just heard these sounds that I've never heard from Churchill before or since. It was almost like a baby yelling no.
It's okay, buddy. He is so freaked out. Did you see his face? We're done.
And I would say for 2 or 3 months, it only had 10 or 12,000 hits, and I never paid attention to it. I happened to look at it a few months later, and it had 300,000 hits, and I said, whoa. So from there, it just snowballed, and then it got to a point where 40 or 50,000 views a day. I actually haven't bathed him since then, and I will say this because a number of the people on the comment section were upset with the bathing the cat. Maybe they didn't know that he had something potentially harmful on him that could have hurt or killed him. Maybe they would have rethought that. Churchill has two sides to his personality. There's sweet, lovable, innocent, cuddly Churchill. There's also this evil side to him where he is doing his own thing. Churchill's great. I mean, I always considered myself to be a dog person before I got Churchill, and I do believe when a cat is yours, you get the full potential as them as a pet. I also think that Churchill considers me to be his pet.
Meet Mamo, an energetic lemon beagle whose viral videos have millions of devoted fans. Co-starring with a cabbage in one and a pickle in another, did wacky sight gags make him famous? Or is it something about his attitude?
This is my mentally deficient dog, Mamo, who I love very much. Mamo has always been mischievous. If he's not getting the attention he likes, he will get your attention, whether that means stealing cabbage off the table or whether it means, knocking over something that costs $1,000 onto the floor and breaking it into a million pieces, ruining your life. He will get your attention. But he's wonderful. He's a great dog. When I made the Dog Steals Cabbage video with Mamo, it was fairly easy to make because he actually really does like to eat cabbage. And the way that it kind of had happened was I had just left cabbage on the table one day, and Mamo happened to jump up on the table, try to eat it, and I just saw it and thought, you know, that might make a cute video. And the angle of just seeing his eyes right above the table, staring at the cabbage kind of was the first thing that made me think, well, that's a really cute and kind of funny image, you know, and that was kind of the maybe kernel of the video, I guess. And I thought I could make a whole video out of this. He made it easy. That video is so, the Dog Steals Cabbage video was so kind of silly and sweet that it's kind of just the epitome kind of internet randomness. Since we got Mamo, Andrea's been probably his closest friend and ally as far as a person. You know, she's kind of always at our house anyway, so Mamo's very familiar with her, and he gets very excited when she comes.
I think Mamo, he's like a little kid. He's always been crazy, like he does his own thing. He's always so happy. So I just feel like he'll never grow up.
Mamo he really, really loves her. Mamo doesn't necessarily wait until I leave or until my back is turned to steal stuff from me. He's brazen. He does it right in front of me, whether, you know, it's like right across the room or right on the table, coffee table. Mamo, are you eating carrots?
Mamo. What are you doing?
That was not for you. Looks like Mamo went to town on this
when we were over there.
fruit veggie platter. Mamo's favorite thing to steal is really anything that stinks. You know, like dirty underwear, anything disgusting, and he gets very excited about it. Yeah, there's certainly times that Mamo kind of pushes me to the edge. But he's a very cute dog.
Mamo's really respectful towards Jeremy.
You can't have it, okay? I know it's upsetting to you because
I think, you know, they have a lot of fun together, but he knows when to stop when Jeremy tells him to stop.
you need to get your own dirty underwear. Maybe we'll buy you some and you can soil them yourself and, you know, chew it up. But, you know, these are mine. Boy. Come on. Mine, okay? We'll get you some for yourself, okay? These aren't yours. My cousin actually had recommended looking at the dog shaming site, and I saw these wonderful, hilarious images, and I thought, this is really great, but there's no video yet. And so I thought it was an opportunity. Mamo steals pickle. He stole the pickle from the kitchen and just kind of brought it into the living room instead of stopping him. I thought it'd be a good opportunity to film him. Most of the stuff that you see, he is doing. You know, he does do those things. Because I kind of waited for Mamo to do ridiculous things to film him. And I had clips from before, so it made it a little bit easier for, you know, to film the ultimate dog shaming. Hey, Mo, let me take this out. Come here. Come on. it was all filmed over a period of like 2 months or so. Mamo ate the pickle from the video, The Ultimate Dog Shaming. Mamo did. He rolled on it. He didn't eat it. He ate a little bit of it and then kind of spit it out. I think he didn't like the sour taste of the pickle. He just wanted the smell all over him. He always wants to be inside of the trash, you know, and kind of eating whatever is in there, whatever's dead and gross. You know, he wants to be inside of it. If he could live in a toilet bowl, he would. Before we got Mamo, I kind of thought Beagles were annoying, that they were kind of yappy dogs. Mamo is all of those things, but he's very sweet. I would rather have a dog that kind of has a lot of personality and might misbehave sometimes over a dog who just sits there. Mamo is a Beagle who is very sweet and who is a pig.
That's all for this episode. And if you haven't uploaded a video of your pet, what are you waiting for? Give it a try, and you just might say, "My pet's gone viral."